Last episode saw the gang deal with the emotional fallout of Gaius' death as he revealed its occurrence to Felix and spoke with Aemil and Madigan, the other members of the seemingly growing club of those resurrected from the dead. Marcus had another impromptu visit to the astral plane where he gained some vague information on the entity known as the Great Old One. And Dominicus informed Clio via sending that people had been spontaneously disappearing from Imperius. Despite hardships and unsettling news, the knights saw various members of the party bond and confide in one another, and concluded in the Sorcerers finding a mysterious cave covered in magical crystals that could perhaps give them the information they so desperately need.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Sorcerous Origins, Jesse's girl's favorite actual play D&D series. I am your Coliseum Master, Will Peña, and today I'm joined by the Sorcerers. We have Sydney Steinberg.
Oh, I'm first again. Aemil, Celeris.
Sarah Sherwood.
Clio, Meliora.
Riley Sivdug.
Marcus Prosperus. Oh, wow. We got really casual on this one.
Clayton,
Will and I have become better friends since the episode, and you can really see that in the way that we're, like, razzing each other this episode.
Clayton Currie.
Gaius Maximus from a new location.
And my Torre.
Avalon, Valerius.
Oh.
All right, we left off crawling into a crystal cave. Let's continue in a crystal.
Yeah.
Hey,
Left
don't
the
try this at
episode
home, kids.
crawling, starting the episode crawling.
Try this when
Walking
you're
is
traveling
dangerous.
away.
I think, are all of the plus ones with you?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I think you guys gathered everybody.
I don't
Yeah.
want to leave them behind. Something
Yeah.
could happen to them.
Yeah, the cave could shut.
So
would be
again,
bad.
you are in this kind of ovular cavern, and there's this connecting the bottom and the top is this pillar of crystal, and in each of the reflections of these crystals, you see a different place. It's like you can't really put a exact name to any of them, but as you move, you see these perspectives flow and change. And then you also see a little bit of smoke pour around that central column.
The cave is on fire.
There is a scream.
What?
Oh, no.
I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh. This is so
Oh,
funny.
no.
I need to pull roll 20 up.
I was making vape jokes. Do you want me to
Oh,
roll
God.
dice about it?
Oh, God, what dice
We're
do I
doing
use?
this theater of the mind, so we don't need roll 20.
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
oh,
no,
it
no.
rolled good. All right.
All right, can we get 20 to 25?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, awesome.
God, fuck, I hate going first. Oh, no.
Can we get 15 to 20?
16.
16.
Oh, no.
10 to 15?
10. Wait,
Bruh.
11.
Very good. 5 to 10?
I got 8.
Gotcha.
Wow, one per each. This is
I
Good
know.
spread. I was
0 to 5.
3.
Very
Oh.
good.
right, Gaius.
Nice. All right.
It's hard to get a chair through a cave. It's,
That's true.
True.
Gotcha.
We're helping. Still rough.
All right. This creature's going to get a surprise round with that.
No.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
no,
think it
that's fair,
does.
that's
So the smoke
I'm frankly expecting the worst to happen at all times. Will, I just want you to know.
moves around this pillar, forming into this vaguely humanoid shape in front of it, floating off of the ground. And I would like everybody... Oh, no. Up to 3 creatures.
Who's
Wait,
your
no.
favorite or
No.
who's this thing's least
Each
favorite?
creature. This one's each creature. Yes, everybody roll a wisdom saving throw.
Not a wisdom saving throw.
Aemil, Marcus, and Gaius do it with disadvantage.
Why?
Why?
This is a girls' positive environment.
This is
Why? Because feminine.
I just rolled. This is no longer a girls' positive environment.
This is a
now
very girls
positive.
positive environment. This is a very positive woman of color environment.
Girl singular. Yeah.
this is rough. This
What
is
I'll
rough
say
for me
is that
what
this is an environment.
Oh no.
That's what it is for me. I
Uh,
failed.
who got less than a 14? A 14 or less.
I got a nat 20 Does that
Great.
count for anything?
I got a 2 and a natural 1, Maya. That's what I got.
I got 15.
Avalon, you take 7 psychic damage. Everybody else is going to take 14 psychic damage
That's fucking
and
nuts.
be
Oh.
stunned.
Damn
at
it!
the end of your turn.
Stop.
Okay, well,
But I
don't know why
hate
I was
being
gonna-
stunned,
Being
Will.
stunned is the worst.
You
How
know
did the
that I
pool-
hate that.
What is this monk shit? This is a sorceress campaign. What is? Get this shit out of
I don't
here.
even have a pencil. I'm stunned in real life. Fuck.
How did the +1s do?
Oh no.
Uh,
Do they have 7 hit points?
Wait,
Don't
actually,
kill
I take
them.
it back. I take it back. I take it back. I take it
They
back.
have 7. They have 7. They've been
I
hyping.
had 4 when I was a commoner.
Felix doesn't.
Some of
Felix
them
has no
don't have a
levels.
I don't
pit.
want to know. Actually, legitimately, I don't. I changed my mind. Will I'll take the
Actually,
damage.
they're not with us. It's crazy. We actually left them behind.
Let's see. Let me see if I can do anything. Each creature within 30 feet of
Maybe
it.
they're all
Maybe
all at
argue-
the back.
They're real
Maybe that's
slow.
where they
We'll
are.
argue that the +1s are in the back.
Welcome's.
And-
I'm so sorry. Welcome's with
Please
me.
don't
She's
kill
a
my
curious
girlfriend,
lady.
Will.
for now. Add this NPC's part to the initiative.
I don't need to worry about what's
Great. Top initiative. Aemil, stunned.
I'm stunned.
Marcus, stunned. Avalon, you're up.
Girl, you better nap 20 on that chromatic orb again.
What's going on?
So there's
a
this
great question.
smoke monster that has formed in front of everybody. There was this terrible piercing scream that split the air. All of your allies were just hit with it, and they raised their hands to their heads and are just they can't take any actions this turn.
And I probably can't shake them out of anything, right?
I don't think so. Stunned creatures are incapacitated, automatically fail strength and dex saving throws, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Okay,
They can't move and can only speak falteringly.
great.
I would like to, on my turn, just go, fuck.
I second that.
I'm going to. It's only a 5-foot cube. Okay. I really don't know if this is going to work. It is smoke, but I'll try to. All my stuff are deck saves.
I mean, it's smoke.
Is smoke. Yeah, I'll cast I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on myself,
Very cool.
and then I'm gonna run to the front of the group or in front of the thingy, and then I'm going to use my action to please make a deck saving throw.
Gotcha. Natural 20.
You mother. Not yet. Haven't earned it yet.
Anything happen on a half save?
It takes half damage.
Gotcha. Roll your damage.
Roll my damage. Oh,
And
okay.
this is acid damage?
This is acid damage.
Gotcha.
Asking what type of damage.
Yes, it is. So we're just gonna. It's probably resistant to psychic damage too, isn't it? Fine. Whatever. Doesn't cost me anything. I'm gonna do empowered roll on one of them.
Ooh.
Or on 2 of them. Excuse me.
Wow. I've forgotten everything that Aemil does.
11, 16 have to 8 damage, and then make a charisma saving throw.
Gotcha. It is going to you cast a spell on yourself. Acid bursts forth from your mouth. The smoke parts as it hits it, doing even less damage than you thought.
Thought
It's
so.
resistant to acid damage.
Figured.
Make a
Wait, did you make
charisma
the-
saving
oh, yeah.
throw? Charisma saving throw 5.
Yes. Okay. It's gonna take 10 psychic damage
Gotcha.
and be my shard,
Oh,
and then
sick.
be
Okay.
and it's scared of me. for the next round. So I'm going to
Gotcha.
stand in front of all of my friends.
Yay! Thank you. Fun.
It takes the full damage. It is not resistant or anything to psychic, but it is immune to the frightened condition.
Damn.
Oh.
Boys, I tried.
So as these like stalactites erupt from the crystals, the crystals turn black and pierce this thing. It like phases out. It starts to lose its composure as this smoke beast, but it reforms. Clio, you are stunned for this turn. It is this thing's turn. It is not frightened of you. And in fact, oh, interesting.
What would you have done
Around.
if it gotten all of us?
Hit,
What would have
hit all of you. Okay, that's good. So I'm looking at this thing's ability to make sure. Okay. Gotcha. Who do you guys think is the farthest in the back?
Not me. 'cause
Avalon.
Marcus was the one who found this place.
Yeah, Avalon's in the front.
I mean, by
I'm gonna make
initiative,
a call.
maybe
Gaius
Gaius.
is gonna
Yeah,
be furthest in the back.
I agree. I was gonna say, Gaius probably would have entered
Gotcha.
last.
Let's the smoke monster moves to the side. Avalon, you can get an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
I would love an attack of opportunity. That's just like a claw attack, right?
Yeah.
Get him. Get him.
You have
Claw
claws.
the air. Who?
You have claws.
Is that serious?
It's from a feat she took forever ago.
Oh,
I haven't had a ton of opportunities to
Yeah.
use it.
it
What'd you
was
get on that
a
attack roll?
genuine question, yeah.
I got an 11.
It does not hit, unfortunately. Close though.
No. Really?
Yeah,
That's a
you
good
swipe
start,
past
guys.
it, but all of the smoke passes through your claws.
It just looks like a
flies
slap.
up against the ceiling, still keeping this vaguely humanoid shape. In fact, there are still trails of smoke going past it towards something behind the column, and it goes back next to Augustus, and it whispers something into Augustus's ear.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that.
Augustus is going to make a wisdom saving throw.
It's like, make your move, King. She's beautiful.
Augustus passes the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, he does.
What a man.
What a
Um,
man, what a man.
doesn't take any damage or anything.
He's so
You're
hot.
damn right
There
he
you
doesn't.
go. Gaius is stunned. NPC's turn.
Wait, you skipped me.
Oh, did I?
'Cause
Yeah.
you're stunned.
You're at the top.
Yeah, but I was stunned last turn. Now I'm fine.
We're not
it
at the next
hasn't
turn yet. We're
reset.
still
Oh,
we
okay,
got Gaius
okay,
and the
okay,
NPCs.
okay. I thought okay. Cool.
Gaius, not go. NPCs are not stunned. Non-magical ones are going to disengage, going to take dodge actions, get out of there. Augustus will take out. It's too close range to do crossbow, so we'll take out a short sword and try to swing an attack at it.
Ooh,
Stab the smoke.
Dirty 20.
Okay, stab the smoke.
Yes.
Smoke.
Yeah. And we'll do, let's see. 8 damage halved. And just
let's
pulls
go,
it out
King.
underhanded and slashes through it and does just a little bit more damage to it.
That's 4 more damage than 4 of us did.
Yeah.
Welcome will take a cantrip.
Maybe.
That's not going to hit.
Okay.
And Madigan might be able to do something cool. Let me check. Oh, can do that one cantrip that's a dex saving throw. Can't remember what it's called, but I can remember all the rules.
Sacred
Sacred
flame.
flame?
Yes.
If all my time playing clerics has served me.
16.
As soon as you did this, I was like, for some reason, I know that's.
I
Yeah.
always do this for Sacred Flame because it's so cool. It is going to pass its save though, unfortunately. So we can move back up to Aemil.
Okay, now it is my turn. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about, so now the smoke monster guy is over by
Yes,
Augustus.
behind you by Augustus, by Welcome and Madigan.
Okay.
Medium creature.
And it's connected by a smoke trail to something.
Yeah, there's like a very thin tendril of smoke just connecting it to something behind the column.
And how far would I have to move to get behind that column?
You could just use 30 feet of movement. It's like
Okay, yeah, I want to see what it's connected to.
Aemil, you are not in any danger, so you run around and you see a corpse on the other side of the column.
Oh shit! Okay.
You see it's lying back against the column, head rolled to the side. Most of its skull is open to the open air, and there's something. I don't think you need to make a perception check or anything. Its skin is unnatural. It is dry, and upon closer inspection, as far as you can tell, it is paper. Things, what remains of its skin on part of its face, down its neck, onto its arms, has just been turned into paper.
That's sick.
Wow.
Okay. What the hell?
That's cool.
Okay. I don't like that. I really don't. Okay, I'm gonna bonus.
Also worth
action.
noting, there's something written on the paper.
Oh, that is important to read.
Yeah.
That is an important piece of information. I would like to read what's written on the paper, please.
You can't tell. It's in a language that I'm pretty sure you don't recognize.
Ha. Okay,
We'll
cool.
have
First
to-
off, I'm gonna summon my Hound of Ill-Omen. Nyx is gonna materialize from the shadows
Mhm.
and basically stand in immediately next to this little shadow, the smoke creature.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'll roll initiative for him in a second. That's fine. I'm gonna cast comprehend languages and read the fucking paper. How many sorcery points is that? That's a lot.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yes, that's what I'm doing.
All right. As you cast comprehend languages, as the spell is taking over your eyes, taking over your mind, you realize that it is not just one language you don't know. It is written in multiple languages across its body.
Okay.
And I'll read to you what it says. It says, split from split from split from split from nothing, claw to kill, wing to kill, scale to kill, fin to kill, fall into level, desperation running from nothing, from stillness to couple and carnal and split. Split. Loving is one thing, but split. Atomies, stars cannot stack. Sit, ginigid, pots, irom, deer, irom, peels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The digestive system, which can be up to 30 feet in length in adults, is usually divided into 8. Worn of warm, what is red? Long rest, whole rest, short rest, Seshura.
Shut the fuck up, Sejura. You didn't just say the word Sejura. I love Sejuras. I kiss it. I'm loving this.
Thank you.
I will-
Another
You wouldn't
sleepless
send that to
night.
you wouldn't send that to the lore things because
can
I did
send
not
that to
write
the
all
lore.
of that down.
All right,
Okay,
Maya. Maya,
It's
we're so
time.
busy this weekend,
English
baby.
majors combined here.
Okay. The
Let's
little
review.
music, little
I'm
music
an English
terminology.
major. I'm not a brain major. I'm
Okay.
stupid.
That was a bunch
this is
of-
not in Jane Eyre, Riley.
That was a bunch of words that happened.
Yeah.
Well, Nick's got a natural 20 on his initiative, which means he doesn't go until the next
Yay.
fucking round of
We
combat.
can just have him go after you. But
Oh
that's
yeah,
what all
that
the
would be way
newest
better.
stuff
I would like that. I would like him to do a little bite.
Yeah.
All
All the more recent stuff is just
was
he goes
so
after you.
cool.
In this.
yeah, dire wolf.
I'm just gonna replay that.
This is so exciting, actually.
Okay.
I'm reading
Okay.
it.
I missed like weird little poems. I miss them.
Okay.
Like I'm a little threatened.
What are you
also
going all over the
sad.
place for? 12.
12 will not hit, unfortunately.
You rolled a nat 20 on a useless roll. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Nyx doesn't do anything then.
Gotcha.
Okay, and I got all that kind of weird shit, and I will just say to the group, be like, it's attached to a weird papery corpse over here. It's got a bunch of weird shit written on it. I'd light it on fire, but it's got weird shit written on it. So Maybe we
Great.
should wait on that.
No fire.
I mean, with the smoke monster, do whatever you got to do. Put the corpse back here.
No.
Marcus, you're up.
I'd like to start off the turn by saying I was fully convinced this was a small cave creature. I had no evidence for that, but I was positive that it was going to be a very small animal that just got scared and was like trying to act big. And then he said it was a corpse. And I was like, wow, we were way off here. Anyways, can't adopt that.
Not with
Not with that attitude.
Sydney, we have to stop. We
Would you
started it
say
again. We have to stop.
That the smoke is a creature.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Is it within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
Awesome. I think Marcus hears Aemil say all this and he goes, all right. And just turns to this thing. And I think like looking at this just so deeply does not want it to be what it is. Just does not want it to be what is happening in front of him right now. And I think he's going to innately try to cast polymorph.
Wow.
That's cool.
So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
I will do so.
And then let me look up one thing because I need to make sure. I need to see if I need to do this before. Never mind. They rolled a 5?
Yeah.
Okay, great. We'll figure that out for next time. Okay, this is so exciting. Yeah. So I think Mark's just like throws a hand out. And I think it's like it's made of smoke, so it's a little weird, but I think it's like a weird mixture of like forming, like when you're forming clay, but also like when you're hitting a granite block. So it's like simultaneously an additive and a subtractive process that is happening at the same time visually. And also maybe like origami folding in on itself. Basically, at the end of it, I'd like there to be a small bird.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes. Wait, I should probably make something less mobile. Can I turn it into like what, a starfish?
Oh, that's good.
Starfish.
But what if it dies from being out of water?
Make it like a worm.
I don't know if Marcus knows what a starfish is.
Okay,
A
worm.
sloth?
What's like? Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a slug.
Slug works.
Oh, or a slug.
Yeah, it's a slug now.
If slug works within the confines of the spell, but yeah.
It just says beep 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 bop.
That's what it said.
When did-
This is
when
the
did they
ghost.
update it?
Polymorph. Fourth
Yeah,
level transmutation.
Whose challenge rating? Oh, sorry. Whose challenge rating is equal or less to the targets? So I assume a slug.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's all it says. So
great.
I'd like to just and then I think Marcus is like watching it, and then do we have any like containers or shit?
Probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna jar it. Can I jar it?
You can put it in the
Can
jar.
I bonus
Do we-
action jar it?
Do we have a jar?
Well,
guys have a jar.
Probably got a jar.
You guys are going on a long trip. You guys have a jar.
Yeah, I'd like to
you bring
go.
jars on? Not important.
Wait,
wait,
I can
I'm
go
jarring
get
the
a jar.
slug
I can go
slug.
get a jar out of my suitcase right now.
I love that for you.
It's not a
Sarah.
joke. No, I'm not kidding.
I'm gonna jar the slug.
Sweet. You scoop it up. It leaves a little. It tumbles in there. Leaves a little slime.
I turn to everybody else. Do we want to regroup?
Sounds good.
What did you just do to it?
Turned it into a slug.
A slug.
Yes.
I like your style, Marcus.
Yeah.
Excellent
alright.
That's
craftsmanship.
very good.
Not the weirdest thing I've seen in the last week, so
Not even close. Pretty cool though.
Thank you. I'm just gonna keep a tight grip on this jar as we all I'm concentrating. So
Oh, it doesn't stay forever.
No, the duration is up to an hour. So we have
Okay.
1 hour slug.
For now, I have contained the situation.
1 hour slug is a good band name.
Well, it's a smoke creature, so if it unslugs, is it still in the jar? Question mark. I'm curious. I guess we'll find out.
Here, let's poke holes in the jar so the slug can breathe.
I'll do that.
Okay. Aemil, what did you find?
Come over. It looks, I'm gonna be so honest, this is terrifying. I'm looking at a corpse and it's made partially all the way of paper.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah. Again, go around. Most of the skull's exposed. Paper skin all over its body. I'm gonna roll a percentile dice.
Can we read this?
Oh shit. Let me roll up
You can.
real quick.
Yeah,
What?
thank you.
Can I read it? I still have an empty language slot.
I was going to ask, Will, you said it was written in multiple languages. Is
Yes.
there any aspect
Oh.
of it that I can read
Guys?
through Primordial?
You can read it. Part of it is in Primordial.
Very cool. Which part?
I think there's different versions of the whole thing in different languages. So I think you can
Gotcha.
get the whole thing. Marcus, what happened?
Well, what happened was I rolled a 2. So
It was.
maybe before I was going to go look at the body, but maybe as Monkey turned around, I turned it all into a slug, and everybody says like, "Thank you," like, and everybody starts to look. I start a crackling.
What happens?
Oh no.
We've been having a
Dude,
lot of.
To clarify, is this before the jar or after
No.
the jar?
This
Well,
is after the jar. I think technically it should be before the jar, but we can. I think narratively I don't want to backtrack. I think we can do it right.
For sure. All right. It's time. We never rolled any magic shit last season. And then this one.
It's a magical season.
Yes.
What's that?
Well, it's a 94, Will.
Oh, that's high.
Okay.
That's a big number. That's a very, very big. That's a scary big number.
94. I don't know. I'm coming here.
Is it
What
a
is
trip
this
to the
one?
astral
Join
sea
me.
again?
Join me on the Google Doc.
Uh-oh.
Potted plant.
So in this confined space,
Uh-oh.
which is fairly large, it is a cavern. Marcus has a tight grip on this jar, and the grip keeps getting tighter and tighter and tighter, or rather, Marcus keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. As Marcus becomes a large creature for the next minute, Marcus doubles in size in all directions, becoming 12 feet tall.
Yeah.
So yeah, just about reaching the ceiling of this place. Had just a little bit low to miss some of the crystals going down from the top.
Hi.
That hasn't happened before.
No.
Are you good? Are you in control of this situation?
There's a little glitch.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right. Okay.
Wait,
Fair enough.
hold on.
Yeah.
I have something to say before this goes away because these usually
Yeah,
are
sure.
temporary things. I can finally make this joke. How's the weather up there?
I look up stalactite.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
It's a good one. It was a good one, guys.
How is Welcome reacting to this?
I love that one's 94. I love that all the other 90 something ones
Or
are
like insane. I was like, whoa, we're about to go crazy. And then it's like, you get big, dude.
welcome. For one of the first times, I think is at a loss for words. Is just like looking up at you, speechless.
Can I, in one hand, have the jar? Can I break off like a little like stalactite with one?
Easily.
Awesome.
Nice.
Great. So I'm just going to be like this for 60 seconds and talk normally. And then I imagine it slowly just shrink back down as the conversation goes.
This is super normal.
So
So
yes,
normal.
Gaius, by speaking primordial, you can get one of this one like down as like a sleeve tattoo almost on this this creature's arm.
Wait, what? The digestive system can be up to. That's gross. Okay.
It is wearing imperial. It is wearing a toga. It is wearing imperial.
Oh, God, we don't recognize this from the half the face.
No.
Is there any other identifying property? Like, does it have anything with it? Is it just a body in a toga?
It's pretty much just a body in a toga.
Can I
think if there'd be anything.
Listen, I don't know how much fashion changes throughout the years, but I'm asking if I can do a history check to see if I can figure out what era this.
Yeah, make a history check.
Toga's
It's
from.
very low DC.
That's a great idea.
I got a 14.
Current.
Oh,
Current.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I'm okay with that.
Madigan's actually going to approach this thing and take a look. Do you guys want to see if I can find out anything more about this?
please.
And she's going to, I think, cast Identify, but I might see if her divine thing can do something better.
while she's doing that, I would like to also be able to roll like Arcana or something on the smoke thing, or just anything to be like, what is going on here? Like, if they're checking out the body,
Yeah,
I'd like to check out the smoke slug.
you got it.
Smug.
Roll Arcana for that.
Sloke.
That's not exactly how it works, but I'm going to do just one skill. Yeah, Knowledge of the Ages. She's going to do her Channel Divinity.
Ooh.
Madigan is going to. So she lays a hand on the corpse, and eyes glow with that soft orange light. And she will make a check as well. That's good. That's a 16.
I got a 14 on the slug.
Gotcha. So working together, she channels information. This thing it learned something. It learned something that nobody should know. And,
Oh, fuck. Okay, sorry.
I don't. It's not completely dead, and that's where your Arcana check comes in. This the slug that you have that was once the smoke monster is. I don't think we talked a little bit about it in the last season, but we never actually interacted with one. Is undead. There was the ghost from last season. That's the only other thing. But yes, this is the new form of what was once that person that is now lying on the ground. Madigan turns to you, Marcus, and goes, I don't know if it's warning us from something or was trying to pass on the knowledge. I can't tell, but
Augustus.
there's something dangerous here. Asking the wrong questions could be. And she looks down at the corpse.
I'm gonna turn to Augustus and just not like whisper privately, but just not to the whole group. What did it tell you?
I don't know. I couldn't tell. I didn't understand it. Aemil, Marcus, and Gaius make intelligence checks.
Check, not a saving throw, right?
What is this about?
Man, all of my dice.
Is it is a check, not a saving
God,
throw.
Yes, sorry.
terrible.
Yeah. I can't think of
Horrible.
a skill. It's
7.
not history. I don't think
It
it's
was on 20 and then it rolled onto the 2. I could
Three.
Tides of Chaos, but no, I needed to do that before.
What'd you guys get?
7.
Big ol' 3.
I think that
Single digits, baby.
the best thing you guys can make is the connection between this, what is written on the body, and the notes that you got from Albatius, his office.
Mhm.
That's the most I can give you.
Okay. In that case, Marcus is going to do a few things. Hand the slug to Gaius to break. And then I'd like to firstly, I don't know if we're going to need to kill that before the next amount of time. I don't know how long this lasts. But secondly, and I'd like to pull out the book, the body book.
Oh, interesting.
And see just cross-reference or just look any of that.
Yeah. Make another Arcana check.
This is the book that I got in Lepidus's lab, for anybody who does not remember. That's 17.
As you flip through this and you're looking at the body, first thing, the paper used to make this book and the paper on the body, markedly similar.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're the same thing, but eerily similar.
Scary.
As you check some of the diagrams in there against the corpse, nothing is really off. I don't think, even with the 17, I just don't think that the knowledge in here would really get you anything from this creature. As Madigan comes out of the channel divinity, goes, Alip.
Yes!
Scottish
Sorry, I do it.
Yep.
Alip.
Yeah.
Just so we don't have to keep on using this creature.
How do you spell
A-L-L-I.
that? A-L-L.
ALLIP.
Yeah. Ooh. Did any of us know an Alip?
And anybody remember Alip from 5th grade?
So what do we want to do with it now?
Can we just leave it? I don't feel a strong need to kill it if it's just chilling in a cave.
It is hostile.
It's carrying hidden knowledge? Question mark. If it's got some information, I don't think that's worth killing.
Marcus
Unless one of us
gonna-
can figure it out.
Marcus is going to nod to the corpse and go, apparently it killed them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Maybe not
Madigan-
everything is worth knowing.
Madigan shakes your head. No, I don't think so. I don't think it killed them. I think the information killed them.
That's what I'm saying.
God, sorry. I
Why
misunderstood.
would we? Yeah.
You good.
Everyone kind of sits questioning for a moment. Gaius,
Just be
as you're
pondering.
holding this slug, pondering, you drift a little bit in your chair towards the center column, and it lights up. Just this white light from the bottom to the top. And suddenly there's an image within the column of a person, a man. Gaius, you instantly recognize him as Antilles. And he's doing some slow breathing, toga across the chest. He's outside. Everything's lit by torchlight. And this image is kind of rotating. It's almost like a hologram, and it's just 3-dimensional. You can walk around it and see around. And as he breathes, he lifts up this huge sword, not a gladius, something probably custom built. And he runs forward, and the image moves with him, and he slams it through this porcelain mannequin and moves directly into another pure stone one into the chest, and all that cracks. And he takes that movement, goes around, and he makes his way through this obstacle course. Guy is not too unfamiliar from the one that you set up in your backyard. And through it all, guys, you can see his face, and it's just got this like perfectly calm expression, no emotion, nothing. And he granite falling to the ground around him, his face getting covered in dust. It's sticking to his like, slightly sweaty skin. And he gets the last one and cuts straight through it, completely in half. The top of it falls forward, and he stands right there. There's maybe half a second to breathe before arrows in his thigh, in his chest, in his bicep. And he continues to breathe. If they caused him any pain, you can't tell. Until he falls.
Oh.
And the image fades away.
He fell?
He fell.
Like he died? What? Who shot him?
No.
What?
Did anyone else see that? Or
Everyone
just
Yeah,
saw
I
it.
did.
Everyone in the room saw that.
That was
That's
weird.
I think Felix comes up next to you. You were friends with him?
It was a long time ago.
Who is he?
I'm gonna set down the slug on the ground. So hopefully someone we will never have to deal with.
For the record, Marcus.
I'm gonna whisper to Marcus that it's Antilles.
Right.
The other gladiator at the Coliseum.
I don't understand. Was he training and then he got shot with like real arrows?
What it looked like.
They were just arrows, right? They weren't like attached to like anything.
No, just arrows.
Okay.
Did I?
Listen, I'm not a sports person. That's not normal, right?
It shouldn't be. No.
Was there blood, Will?
Certainly isn't healthy. Yeah, I think you at the like in the last moments of it did see just little trickles of blood coming down.
I also have a quick question. Did I recognize or see any of the space he was training in other than the dummies and him?
I don't think so, because it's nighttime right now in
Right.
almost
Yeah.
everywhere.
So it was outside and torchlit. But I guess my question is like, was it the Coliseum? Or
It was not the
this...
Coliseum.
Okay, cool.
It was grass. It was outside. Again, really just reminding you of your backyard. Might be his backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I walk over to the column and try and figure out what the fuck just happened?
Sure. Yeah. Madigan will help you out too. So if you want to roll an Arcana check
Okay.
with advantage.
Don't fuck me. All right, that's okay. Arcana 15.
Yes. 15. You at this point, the crystals are all pretty much just white. You're not seeing those like reflections of the places. But you know that it's possible to use magic to see other places. It happened to you guys during the no good, very bad day.
Oh, hey.
Which one?
Yeah.
So you assume that this whatever this crystalline structure is able to do that, and I think you have a good hunch that you could try to do it purposely. It happened to Gaius, just instinctually, like seemed to latch on to him and go off of that. But
I will relay that to the group.
Augustus, the first to pipe up. That's powerful. This is something else.
Yeah.
Seemingly stuck between the rock of having something in here that died via gaining knowledge and the hard crystal of being in the dark about a lot of things.
It's a good joke, Marcus.
Thank you.
Do we think whatever happened to that person happened because they looked for anything, or because they looked for something specific?
Perhaps something specific. I don't see it. Yes.
I
Welcome
mean,
agrees.
yeah, all of
It
this
just happened to you, and nothing happened to you.
all of this
Yes.
kind of reminds me of when we went back to the Coliseum and there were all of those words just kind of
You two. Oh, I don't know. Does Marcus know? I can't remember exactly what we talked about, like in that Coliseum, but like, did Aemil and Gaius tell everybody that they like pressed the Great Old One more than some of the other people did? Like, I don't know if that's information that.
I don't think Gaius explicitly said anything.
they
Okay.
probably said that they asked questions, but they didn't, like make the leap of,
That's
I asked it, what the fuck was happening?
has.
And
I'll just throw that out there for this. I don't know
Yeah.
that Marcus can say anything about that though.
I mean, should we use it?
It might be very useful. Keep tabs on... I don't know what its limit is, but at least we know it can look at people.
Well, then let's do it quick. And I like kind of glance down to the jar.
Right. Yep. Okay.
Who wants to go first?
Well,
We can draw straws.
I'm so scared because I was gonna have Welcome look at Regulus, but like I feel like that is a scary person to look for with this. So maybe
Yeah.
me instead. Well, as people say, like, who's first? Like, he says, who is the biggest concern on our lists?
Quintus, right? At least in regards to people we don't see
True.
anymore.
And apparently people are missing from Imperium as of late.
Yeah, although we didn't get. Oh, I wish we got names. Dominicus didn't give us any names.
And of course, Regulus.
God, the Regulus one is scary. I want to do it, but that's the one that seems most like it'll fuck a bitch up. Okay. I will take the time because I know that this is the scrying spell. And we just Marcus like to draw, so it in character still. I'm gonna go ahead and sketch out Quintus to have a likeness, because Will said that me looking like Quintus was not enough to garner me that +2. So instead I will draw him. And I think it, even though it would give the Quintus a higher save, I think I'm gonna have Welcome look at Quintus. I was originally going to look for Quintus and Welcome was going to look for Regulus because those are the people that we've directly met. But I think Marcus glances over at Welcome and specifically like the light glinting off of her horns and hands the drawing to Welcome. Says, are you all right to try to look. Do you have anybody else that you'd want to look for?
I don't think so. Most of the people worth scrying on that I've met are in this room.
Oh, welcome. That's so nice.
Who are you looking for? You have two? I can do one for you.
Yes. This man, a slightly worse looking version of myself, as you can see. Yeah.
She has little glasses now.
The Flynn Rider poster where
Yeah.
Like, wow, Marcus, you're really not giving yourself enough credit. You're a lot more good looking than that.
Honestly, thank you so much. This is Quintus Imbrux, the enormous pain in all of our collective asses.
Self-proclaimed tool.
Self-proclaimed tool. He is currently in jail, but always good to
theoretically
check up
As far as we know.
as far as we know. Check up on people. So I'm gonna give the thing that'll give her a +2, but she's only like heard of him, so it the math is different, but I can't have her get hurt.
You got it. She'll hold a hand up. Also, I think just for like reasons, Madigan is going to cast Identify on this, and we're going to say it's like a magic item, and she will get to know that it does the scrying spell, and she will know what the scrying spell does, and she will relay to all of you how the scrying spell works. And so we know.
Marcus, that's wonderful. I will draw.
Nice.
I will draw
Cool.
each of these people. Do some quick character sketches of every single person.
Little caricature of Regulus, and the little worms are like have little hats on.
So
I'm holding a
Madigan
bug right now.
holds out a hand.
I heart Imperial.
We're doing Quintus
Quintus.
is going to make a save
Yes.
against welcome spell save DC.
Oh.
So it's going to be a lower save than I think yours would be.
Yeah.
But
can
so they will
I-
each use your individual spell saves.
Okay. Can I use bend luck on this? Like on Quintus's save? It says creature I can see. I look at drawing of him.
I don't think so.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Well, other question. Can I use bend luck? Is she doing anything?
No. It's him making a wisdom save.
All right.
Well, we'll just wait for him
Keep
to
your
fail the
secret.
save, and then you can see him in the scry, and then you can use it.
Easy peasy.
I hope he
It's
sucks.
gonna be close.
I hope it's bad.
But he fails.
I hope it's a
Close,
failure.
but he fails.
I have to actually look up. I was hoping I would just.
Will, remember when you rolled a
say-
1, a 2, and 2 5s earlier? I'm just
Yeah.
hoping that you're thinking about it and
Just lower the confidence of his dice.
yeah.
No!
No!
No.
Sorry. She holds her hand up, focuses the light, moves up and back down.
Damn. I'm sorry. I couldn't have her look for Regulus. I couldn't do it morally.
I'm sorry,
It's
I
okay.
can't get a beat on him.
Oh, and that takes them out of the running for the day.
Well, it doesn't
right?
take Quintus
No, but it takes
out
both.
of the running. It's just one less person. So it's now because Marcus and Welcome, we're gonna tag team Regulus and Quintus.
Yeah.
But now we can only choose one of them.
Yeah. I mean, I can try Quintus.
Yeah, are you sure you don't have somebody else to look for, Miss Ma'am?
I was gonna look for someone else, but I feel like Quintus is probably.
I will do Quintus so you can look for this person.
I feel like they might lead us the same place.
Yeah, honestly.
I can look for Quintus. I haven't looked for anyone yet.
Did Antilles not count?
I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm
So it's
assuming,
unfortunately
I'm assuming
counted.
that counted.
Yeah, I'll take the paper. I'll fucking touch the crystal.
Okay.
Can I send some really like negative vibes Quintus's way?
Like, I don't know if that's gonna help, but
so
like,
you-
You suck so bad, dude.
Yeah,
you
literally.
you suck. You're
You
literally
suck.
so
You
lame.
suck.
You're a tool. You suck.
I
Fail this
wouldn't
save.
say that you know the target well.
Really? Because I feel like I know that he's an
That's weird, because I
absolute
would say that you
whack.
guys are familiar, but I would not say you know the target well. You know?
Listen, I understand, and this is not me pushing on you. Just I feel like Quintus is very obviously who he is. That is truly my argument. Is that like we fucking know what this dumbass is about. Like we know that he's like was Albatius's dog. Like da-da-da. So that's like
His
my
dog.
like that's my thing of like he self-proclaimed that he was a tool to us, and like I feel like we know what he's about.
That's a
You
fair, that's a fair
self-identified as a
argument.
tool.
Okay, so he'll be taking a -7 to this save.
yeah, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
And what's my
11.
spell DC? It's greater than 11, so that's good. Sorry.
The,
That was the cutest little scream. The cutest Riley scream.
the pillar fills up with light, and as it passes through these crystals, the image forms of a house party.
That's not a jail.
Whose house?
And he's moving like from the kitchen into the living room.
Does he have a red solo
Uh,
cup?
Whose house?
No. And something happens that you can't see. He's passing. There's quite a few people at this party. And he like looks over and everyone starts laughing. You guys can hear in this cave, it's not great audio. Everything's bouncing around. Everything kind of becomes this hum. But the whole group starts laughing. He laughs too. He walks over and he like reaches his arm out and puts it on the shoulder of Octavius and like squeezes it and like goes like a this guy kind of look.
I hate him so much. He's so stupid.
Octavius turns and smiles back. Quintus beckons someone over. A young man comes and fills up Octavius's cup with more wine. And I don't think, again, it's hard to hear. I don't think you guys will get a lot of good info from the dialogue that's happening here. There is, but Octavius and Quintus are at this gathering, this kind of dinner party. There's hors d'oeuvres being passed around. Avalon, you're watching this too. You recognize at least 5 senators in this room.
Okay.
Are any of them the ones that were at the meeting that we went to in the park? In the public park?
Public park meeting. Had to
No.
clown on them one more time.
No, none of the people in this
Okay.
room are there, from there.
Do I recognize the house?
Uh,
I went to a lot of parties, Will.
you did go to a lot of parties. Make a roll, just a luck check. Just roll a d20.
It's good that it's not
Higher.
your
If
house.
it's higher than 15.
I was gonna be like, oh, like is it Pompeius's house, but it burned down? So.
That baby burned. I got 4.
No, you don't recognize whose house this is.
Well, I feel like I've been to so many people's houses that now it's like
It's narrowed it down a little bit.
That's fair. But no, biggest thing is that he is not in a jail cell.
Mm-mm.
That's a
You
very
know?
large thing.
And the senators know
Yes.
And are actively helping it.
actively.
So is that kind of what we see?
I think so. I don't know if there's anything more than that because you guys are like catching them at just a random time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of look at all this. I assume there's some tension in there. I'm going to turn to Clio. Yeah. Do you think we should get your senator on the line about this?
I'm sure he knows.
Well, he didn't tell us, so
No,
if
he
he knows,
didn't.
that's a bigger.
I would be honest, I don't if he knows he's hiding it, if he doesn't, he
He's
very well might
incompetent.
not. He very well might not know.
He should know.
Well,
I'm
we
sorry,
shouldn't. We
he should
shouldn't
know.
bank. We shouldn't bank everything on what he should do.
Fair enough. I look at Madigan. How are we taking this news? Clio just looks at her.
Madigan's also going to make a luck check. It's going to be tough. It's worse than Avalon's,
Oh,
but
Go
boy.
ahead.
Madigan has rubbed some
While you're
shoulders.
rolling, I just remembered that Nyx is still out and is just like barking and snarling at this slug in a jar.
Yeah, I think
So funny.
truly have we considered the dog.
The dog.
Eat it.
If the dog eat the slug,
the dog eat this slug.
you guys can try that.
No.
I don't
like
want to
that. I
give
don't know
my
if I like
dog
that
ghost
plan.
indigestion.
Yeah.
Spit that out.
What do you have in your mouth?
What's in your mouth? Open your mouth.
Madigan looks at Clio. He can't. No, and I mean, sure, that's a failure on his. I almost said intelligence, but I mean like network.
So we should tell him.
Does Cecilia recognize the house?
Oh yeah. My socialite
Does
girlfriend.
Augustus?
Does Felix recognize the napkins on the table?
Yeah.
Augustus does recognize the house.
Oh shit! Best boy. Listen, best NPC boy.
Also, is my mom there?
Oh God.
That's a good point. No, your mom isn't there.
Okay.
Okay.
I've seen that painting before. Augustus gestures. It's kind of like frozen on like the
He
last
notices
part.
art.
That's Quintus's house.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's on fucking house arrest. Shithead.
It's his own house. God. I haven't.
You were invited to Quintus's 50th?
No, I think I was invited to his 45th. I was a kid.
I wasn't.
Dude, Quintus is old. What the hell? What the hell?
Quintus actually, yeah, it's not that old, but
He is now.
yeah, God, that was a lifetime ago. Yeah. Did Clio say house arrest? Or is that a
Somebody did.
I said house arrest. I thought I was muted, LMAO.
Is that a thing? In Imperium? House arrest?
No.
Can be.
Is it? I assumed it wasn't.
yeah.
When you're rich, you get away with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Well,
not a privilege reserved for the Senex, but they sure like to use it. That's Madigan.
I know that probably Augustus and Avalon are pretty fucked up by seeing Octavius in there. Can I like see what his vibe is?
Augustus's?
No, Octavius's vibe through the scry.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, make an insight check.
Oh yeah, we still don't know he's under the effect.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Ish.
Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. That's a fucking natural 20.
No
Plus
way.
plus 3, 23. Natural 20.
oh, it appears that Octavius has been dead.
I don't know if you can.
Stop it. I can't. You know you can't do that voice around me. Yeah.
There it is, baby.
Ah.
There it is, baby.
Yes.
Sorry, I knocked my microphone
Fantastic.
over.
You got it.
I'm so sorry.
Sydney.
Mwah.
Again, this single image of the party after the time is up. It's not like the full 10 minutes of a normal scrying spell. Yeah, you're looking at Octavius. I mean, that smile is plastered on.
Computer enhance. That's weird. That's really weird. I don't.
There's again with natural 20. There's just like there's a there's a 3-yard stare. You know, not 1,000-yard stare, but he is not completely there.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
He's on autopilot.
Yeah, I don't think
Octopilot.
Octopilot.
Continue.
There's 8 pilots?
Wow. Where did the other 13 go? I'm sorry.
Guys, we're never gonna get through this.
We're
session.
never gonna get through this session. I don't know how to explain this, but I just feel like Octavius doesn't want to be there. I think something's wrong. And granted, I met the guy once, maybe in passing.
No, you're right. I've attended many parties with him. I don't know.
Say that again, Will.
Augustus. I'm not so sure.
That something's wrong?
I don't see it. This is kind of his MO.
It is, but he adored this kind of thing. You'd be able to tell difference between my smile and his smile at a party. But can't know for sure. Do we happen to, does this always show the exact same, the same time that it's at? Or like, would it be, it probably would be useless to scry on Octavius himself, right?
Yeah, it would be, it's
I think it's like the
a
present
live
moment.
stream, you know?
Yeah.
Live stream.
We got Regulus back on the roster, I guess.
I got it, baby.
All right.
Well, who's next?
I'll go.
Who are you scrying on, Avalon?
Regulus.
Sorry, let me just make sure I draw.
All right, you have the likeness. So,
Does Marcus really draw a bunch of worms?
I said, like, while this is literally, he is going through a roster of like the threats we know, like people that, and yeah, like doing like quick sketches of them. So,
But does he draw a bunch of worms?
he draws Marcus Regulus' stupid dumb face, which has worms in it. So yes.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
So I think Avalon's gonna go up with every intention of scrying on Regulus, and then at the last second, thinks about the party and thinks about if her mom was there.
Oh boy. I was not prepared for this one.
Sorry to throw you. Well,
Literally
that's what
3
happens when
seconds.
you put
No
my
problem.
guy in the same place.
Wisdom saving throw. You know your mom. Where's my
You-
dice?
I think
I
I
know
know.
Octavius if you don't
Do
want this
you
to
really?
happen.
I have the Valerius family ring still.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. Yeah.
she's fucked on this save,
Yeah,
dude.
no.
That's not what your mom said when I scried on her last night. Sorry.
Yeah, we're mature adults here at Dice Operated.
That's like a -10 against your spells. Your spell save. Okay. Where's your mom?
Sorry, Will.
At 9:30 p.m. on a
At my house. I'm sorry.
She's in the cave. Aemil is kissing her.
Cecilia's cheering us on in the background.
I'm vamping.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. We're vamping.
She is at your house. The light image. She's at the Valerius household. She is in the pool room, in the water gathering room. and sanitary or not, she has she's sitting on the edge of the water, knees kind of dangling in. There's no one else in there with her. There's one torch lit behind her. And yeah, she moves her legs and you can see the water ripple all the way across. I think that's all we get. She's not at the party.
At least they're not using the
Mom's
house again.
Alone on a Friday night?
Fucking pathetic.
Okay.
Please tell me everyone else has seen that.
That's what I was referencing.
Okay, good.
How do you feel, Avalon?
I think she feels really weird, like weirdly sad, and she's refusing to. She's trying not to show it. And like nostalgic, maybe. Riley, were you about to roll to see if you saw that? I knew it.
I don't think any of the plus ones know what to say. I don't think any of them.
Who's that lady?
Well, that did not turn out the way I planned. Let's move on.
I look at Madigan. So
I can get Regulus.
I can't stop you. That's the end of that thought. But there's a lot more going on. I'm very concerned about what could happen mentally. Just be careful, I guess.
I think she walks up, grabs onto the center. The light kind of pools at the bottom, but doesn't even go up. It dissipates immediately. Not a valid target, failed to find.
He's on the worm plane.
That wasn't for Regulus. Sorry, that was Aster.
Oh, fuck.
What? What?
That's not good.
That's not good at all. I'm gonna write that down.
Where is this bitch? Honestly, hey, guys, maybe he's. I apologize if this offends you, Clio or Madigan. Maybe he's dead.
That's
Maybe
I
it's
assume
the
that's
best.
worse in some ways.
Maybe.
Most problems for
And then she just like slaps her hand out on it and it fills up. I'm gonna make a save for
This
Regulus.
bad boy can fit so
For
many scrags.
Regulus. Madigan's such a badass bitch, by the way.
He really is.
She's so cool.
Oh, don't forget.
Worm.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna fail, but I just wanted to take a look at his wisdom.
His wisdom is bad. His wisdom is so lame. I'm
Still
manifesting.
comes out to less. Yeah.
You are so unwise, King.
It fills up and the image fills in. Regulus is slumped up against a tree in the forest.
Dead?
His head is lolled to the side. He's breathing, but his stomach is like caved in. He looks malnourished. He looks underfed.
Ooh, don't like that word.
And as you guys keep looking on him, just like breathing, he's not as lanky as the other times you've seen him. His joints are more back into place.
Is this just the guy?
And
this is
his
just the guy
head rolls over a little bit, and in that second, normal eyes.
I told you that you had to warn me if you were making Regulus hot. I literally told you that if you turned him into a hot regular man.
What
you had to
about
fucking
what
tell me
about that description was hot? What about it was hot?
He's normal
Just walked
now,
up
and
against
now
the
that
tree.
means that his cocky attitude it means something.
That might not even be his attitude. That's the worm's attitude.
Oh, so he's dead on it.
You
think the worms are
I know what you were about to say, Riley, with every fiber of my being.
No, I was gonna say. Anyways, he's dead on a tree. Okay, so we're watching.
Okay.
Does he do anything?
He is just lying there. He's breathing. He's not dead. He's barely conscious. And I think it's like that for like 2 minutes, but the image doesn't stop. And then from the side closest, I mean it's a circle, I guess, but the side closest to all of you, 1, 2, 10, 50 worms start climbing over him,
Oh no.
over his legs, over his torso.
Okay, so he's not hot.
And the image ends.
Okay. That's weird.
That's suspicious. That's
Did he send them out to scout?
I think the worms are the consciousness. I think they're possessing.
Man, now we gotta save this guy too.
Well, I don't.
Some kind of
Is it a
parasite.
guy or is it just like a skin suit?
Oh, it was breathing when the worms weren't in him.
Also, again, normal looking man.
Yeah, like Regulus looks, but just not being stretched or being filled.
Back.
All right.
I knew that none of the Scries were going to give us like fun, flirty information, but God.
This was pretty fun.
Anyone left? Cleo.
Cleo.
Leo and Aemil.
Half of us.
Madigan just walks away. Just, I'm not touching.
Yeah, that's gross. Clio?
Yeah, I'll go. Cleo's brain is so scrambled right now. I think she's like barely present in this room. She's just gonna kind of like, she takes a second to kind of like focus on a task, any task, and then will put her hand on the rock.
All right. Who are you looking for?
You know who I'm looking for. I texted
All right.
you.
Okay. Just want to be sure.
I do think that like not in like a meta way, like Khazri's is on the list of threats to us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, keep in mind I have shit from him and I know everything about him.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
you-
on that one, bud.
That's good because I was very concerned. I thought if anyone was going to succeed, it would be him.
Would someone like to roll a d10 for me?
oh,
I got one right here.
Yeah.
what the heck?
You want
you
it to
even
be a
do that
10.
for?
Oh, that's a 9.
That's still
It's good.
Will did a little scrunchy face thing.
If I roll a d4 and get a 4, can we say it's a 10?
Nope.
That's not how
Will-
math works or dice
Yes.
work.
Yes.
Look at her face. Look at her face, Will. William
No.
Patrick Peña, look at
Not
her
working.
face.
It's because I didn't do the part where I intentionally look cute so Will can't hurt me. I didn't do it this time.
You hold your hand up. The image fills to this beach of black volcanic rock.
This bitch in Maui? What? Sorry.
where
Little vacation.
waves
I have
are
to laugh or I'll cry.
kind of gently crashing against the edge of it. And and the image kind of turns around Castrius, who is just blue-gray skin. He's wearing, it's not even a toga, it's basically just like a shirt that goes like all the way down to his knees, and
Like,
is
okay,
kind
now's not
of
the time. Sorry. There's
No
a scroll or
worries.
something.
and is mostly sheer in the places, except for the places that it needs to not be sheer for reasons.
Thank God he's
High
talking about
fashion.
his modesty.
Hot couture.
And yeah, the water like crashes over him, and he's still standing there as it comes back. His hair is patchy and kind of falling out. And his eyes are bigger, and there's kind of, the way Scry works, there's this orb that kind of rotates around, and you can see in his eyes dart up. And as the image looks around, he keeps eyes with it.
Azarius with the Kubrick stare.
And Clio,
If I pull my hand away, does it stop?
you can stop at any time.
I'm not going to. I changed my mind.
What's your spell save DC? Clio, well, I should probably roll first.
Yeah, you
Uh,
gotta
I
know
I'm
don't
gonna
one.
make an Arcana check.
How do I know what my spell save DC is? This is a
What's
real
it?
question.
8 plus proficiency plus your ability modifier.
Yeah, what
correct?
Riley
Oh,
said.
wait, it's on my character sheet. It's a 15.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Crazy how like they put the numbers so
I-
that you can find them.
I'll
That's
double
crazy.
check, although I know it's better than that.
Don't you have a 20 in Constitution or no?
No,
Oh, okay.
I don't. That's why my hit points are so low.
He holds his hand up, and the room shudders, and gills on his neck flare up.
What in the
And
beta fish?
another ring of light goes through the entire room, all of the crystals in them, and his face all the way around you, and horribly stretched, 300 like panorama, but it's just his face completely encircling all of you.
Did he cast a spell?
It seemed like no.
Okay.
You can make an Arcana check on that if you want on his Arcana check.
Oh, that's actually fucking poggers for Gaius. Pardon the English. That's a 16.
It looks like he almost like hacked the spell. He almost like divinations this dude, did divination and enchantments this dude shit, and he turned this back around.
He's Uno reversing
fuck,
us.
He can see us?
I thought we said no spying, Clio.
Oh,
Hmm?
I
What did
told him
you-
to fuck off. I said fuck you is what I said.
You should stand by it.
But I said it in like a way that was cool and menacing.
Yeah.
Or,
Fuck
like,
you.
Like retaliating, kind of. Yeah.
What are you looking for?
The same thing I'm always looking for. Answers.
I'm here. Where I told you I would be. Are you thinking of changing your mind?
I end it.
It disconnects.
Clio leaves. Clio's gonna find Clio's out. She's gone. She's gonna go find some quiet. She's gone. She's out.
Madigan like crawls up after you. Welcome.
Aemil?
Who does that leave?
Just me. Is there anyone else we need to check in on?
I don't think so.
Okay. This is weird. Can I maybe have some privacy?
Is there a way that we can give him like privacy but still be around if shit goes very bad?
I feel like just walking to the other side of the pillar. Is that enough privacy?
I was gonna do that, and then I
wraparound
remembered
kind of
there's
thing.
I was like, oh, everyone can see it from all angles. Like maybe I can go to one side of the pillar, and then I remembered the corpse is on the other side of the pillar, so I don't really want to go over there.
Yeah. I mean, Marcus will back off, but
Yeah.
Marcus isn't gonna leave the cave. I don't
Okay.
think he'll just
Yeah.
like put little AirPods in.
Is it? Are you worried about us seeing it or hearing?
No, none. I'm not really worried. It's just I want to look at my parents, or one of them, I guess. So I don't really know. I don't really know. I didn't think that this would be a possibility, and then I was kind of thinking that there was going to be maybe someone else we needed to look at, and then
Cecilia reaches over and squeezes your hand.
I squeeze it back so hard.
Shout if anything happens, and I'll split.
I'll also split. Just like the prophecy.
just like that weird paper guy.
Gaius and Felix. Everyone heads out. Cecilia, like Cecilia's the last to leave, like has a hand up, like into the tunnel out, turns back to you. Do you want to be alone?
I think so.
And she'll climb through. All right, Aemil. Who do you want to look for? You could try to name one or the other, or you can just say parents and stuff will happen.
I don't know jack shit about fuck, so I'm just gonna spend like a good little bit like walking up to it and then walking away and then like walking around the room, and then I'll go up to it and just think like parents.
You got it. All right. You think that the light drifts up and back down and back up, and an image fills it. You see a man bare-chested laying on a hammock in this kind of low-ceilinged stone structure. And he has a notebook in his hand, and he's writing something.
Oh.
And he closes it. He's got a little bit of a smile on his face. And he swings his legs over, tries to sit on the edge of the hammock, slips a little bit, stands up to almost his full height, and steps out into the setting sun. he stretches his hands and just kind of takes in all of this sunlight while he can. And you hear, again, faint, kind of garbled, but just this high pitch note, a little bit long, lasts for a couple seconds. And he turns his head. And the image kind of moves around. And you see he is in the mountains. And he looks around for a second. And then he opens his mouth and lets out the same exact, it's like a note, it's kind of a yell, it's kind of a song, it's kind of just a mixture. Takes a deep breath, sings that, says that, screams that, and he puts his hand against the top of the kind of cut into the mountainside. He's standing on this kind of swirling path, and ducks his head back in, and gets back on the hammock.
Does he look like me?
Yeah, same dark hair, just a mess. Just absolutely tangled down your shoulders.
Do I have like any bearing of like where, like what mountain he's on?
Make a nature or history check.
They're both +2. They're
That's
both
not
+2. That's not nothing. Or should I do the green one because it's green, like nature? I'm gonna do the one I picked up already. And I should not have. That's a 9.
Oh, it's okay.
You can't tell. Maybe ask around. The biggest thing you notice is that it's dark where you are and sunset where he is.
Okay. Can I get a look at what he's writing at all?
I don't think so.
No.
No.
I don't know. I'm just gonna look at him.
Again, it's holding on this single frame.
I think for like a good minute, maybe a little bit more, Aemil is like just searching the whole like freeze frame for just like any identifying anything, trying to figure out anything more about where this person is, like who they are, like is the room messy, like is there the equivalent of like rock band posters on the walls or something?
It's bare bones. There's like the hammock, there is the ceiling, and like it is smooth stone. There's probably like a kit that's like tied up in, some kind of woven plant twine of some spare clothes, and that's about it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move back and head out then.
Great. Everyone meets up outside of the cave, squeezes their way back out to the surface. Clio's the first. It's dark. It was like the sun had just set when you guys went in. Probably half an hour has passed in there. And it's fully dark. Stars are starting to come out in full force.
Remind me, Will, have we split from the Telnar at this point?
No,
Telnar
you guys,
people?
this is all part of the like planting activity.
God, I forgot that was
last
happening.
time. Yeah.
Mhm.
We told them, we were like, hey, we found this cool cave.
Told
We're going to go
Sigrid,
inside
yeah.
of it. I remember now.
Marcus has the draw and goes and like kind of looks around at everybody who probably all look in various states of emotional concern and turmoil and goes, I hate to do this, but
We should put it back, maybe.
Can we just leave it?
We can leave it in the jar.
we can bury it.
Is it? Yeah, it feels bad to just kind of let that person just keep existing like that. It seems bad.
Give them a burial.
It's a kind of
Is that what you're...
We could
planting.
I truthfully, the paper is similar to this corpse. It was looking for knowledge that drove it to becoming a different being. Frankly, I don't know that this person was a good one, or maybe they were and were working for one that we know is a bad one. But if we think that'll do the trick, that's what we do.
I mean, it couldn't hurt to try, right?
You guys buried the slug?
Yeah, I'll just
bury the body and the slug. He can hold the little slug.
Yeah, I think that for the second time in 1 week, Marcus digs a grave. So we'll do, like, I think keeps it in the jar. I think eventually, like, granted, I want to do this for cool sake, but if it fucks me because I said it, then maybe not. But like, I feel like as the digging's happening, like it's slowly maybe like transforming into that smoke. But again, like I'm like the lid is on. I think Marcus is probably like fucking twined it together.
Yeah.
And yeah, just like hole big enough to put the body in.
To be clear, you're not digging the hole alone.
No, I know.
We're all helping.
Yeah. I am gonna look at Aemil and go, did you write it down?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Then I think let's put the body in, and like Marcus will lay the jar kind of like right there, and then let's just bury it.
Gotcha.
Do we want to cover the cave?
Oh,
Hide it?
Can I? Oh, guys.
We could hide it, camouflage the entrance, or close it off.
A bad idea.
I say if we conceal it.
Will, are you
Can
saying there's not a way to do that?
I don't know. Madigan is kind of chiming in. I don't know how I feel about that.
me either.
We could always
Something in here is clearly bad and dangerous, but I don't know how I feel about being the keepers of this. I mean, you know, the library is one thing, but
Why should we get to be the only ones who use it?
That's fair enough. Can we just at least conceal it? Maybe if you don't know what you're looking for, you don't stumble into it.
Yeah, we can't afford anyone we don't like finding this and being able to watch us whenever they want.
okay. Yeah, you guys can grab some
Twigs and shit.
yeah,
Twigs.
exactly. Just cover it up. It's not a huge
If only we had someone in the party who is just really good at survival and like being in the woods and camouflaging stuff and
Yeah,
foraging.
and they made
Go
really
grab-
good sliders.
Go grab Sigbert.
Peter.
Yeah, there you go. Whew, yeah. Fun scry, everybody. Fun time scrying on folks.
Scry.
Okay.
What's up?
I'm gonna pull Welcome aside as we leave the cave and kind of glance at Clio, who I'm not going to talk to about this right now because she's in it. But I think looks welcome to go. Would you be willing to let Clio cast a spell on you that might help something that you're not aware is happening?
Yeah, I don't see any problem with that. If Clio, or if you, I'm sorry, what?
You don't. Do you ever remember dreaming? Have you dreamt at all?
No, I don't think so.
Back at, I think the words "my home" almost leave Marcus's mouth.
Mhm.
Is that the ranch? Gaius died, as you recall, and I went to a place, and then I went to a different place, and then you were also there, and you said that you go there every night, and it's probably because of those. And I lightly kind of like flick her little horns.
And well, if I can't remember it, then it's probably not
No,
bad for me.
no. It's bad. And I don't want you to have to be there. And I'm sorry that I put you there. And Clio can maybe fix it. But if not, then I have another plan. So
Okay, I mean, yeah, if Clio wants to try, I trust you that it's bad for me. Okay.
This is out of nowhere, but I'm feeling it so deeply, like in my bones, and I'm gonna trust that instinct. I think Marcus like takes the back of her head and like kisses her forehead, and then just like I like sometimes you have to trust those things that are bubbling up, and like that's what is that I think Marcus just like plants one on her forehead and then walks away.
All right. I've got nothing else for this in-game evening. Is there anything that you guys would like to do? Would you guys like to do that?
Can I do something? Oh,
Sure.
I think Riley also has something too.
You go first.
Let's do yours first. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think are we doing watches now or are we all just like sitting around now?
I think it's like the 3-person watch is what we ended up on.
Can we go back to 2-person watch?
Do it.
Just for, like 3-person was fun, but I feel like 2-person allows us to have some
It's most of the time 2-person and Aemil is the
yeah.
Constant third wheel.
Yeah,
I died and I was cursed with this fate.
The third wheel jerky curse.
Yes.
I think 2-person allows for like deeper / more like intimate conversations to happen should they need to.
Sure. What are you thinking?
I will request a watch with Augustus.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
A Homer Simpson into a nearby bush.
First watch.
This might come at an odd time, but don't think that I've forgotten. And she pulls out this like little box. It's a rectangle thing. It's wrapped very meticulously. As meticulously as she can. She's still not happy with it. She's like, this is not great. And she hands him it and she goes, happy 21st birthday.
It's my birthday?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Me, Maya. Yes. Well, it's close. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing in the future.
Okay. Sure, yeah. It's my birthday today.
It's your birthday today.
He unwraps it.
And
Does the wrapping like by the tape. Opens it up. What does he find?
it is a little notebook that's thick from having stuff inside of it. And inside is basically Avalon's gone in with a regular notebook and like cut little slits into it and stuck different feathers that she's found on the trail. And then she thought that looked too plain, so she put tiny little flowers in them as well. It's in case you want to document some of the birds that you've seen. You don't have to put feathers in them, but I found some, and I would have put descriptions in them, but they all would have said bird. So
Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say, Avalon.
you don't have to say.
I've never gotten something this thoughtful that someone put so much time into.
No. It
And he like
starts again.
He like flips through it. What was it? There's like 12 feathers in there.
Yeah, there's 12 feathers in there.
That's a calendar, baby.
For everyone at home, I rolled to see how many feathers I found, and 12 was how many I rolled for.
There's like 3 different birds in here. There's like 3 different birds.
There's like 3 different.
I didn't think there were that many birds, personally.
Oh, there's a lot of birds.
That was mostly a joke.
There's Carnelia Ithaca. There's he just starts like going down the line.
Actually, okay, I was
He's
like,
and
pulling
get out of
them
the way.
out and resorting them into.
And one other thing, kind of separate, and she pulls out this little tiny piece of petrified wood that she found.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't tell you this one.
Yeah.
And she hands it to him and she goes, this is separate from it. It is more of a promise of I will do better this time around and be worthy of the second chance that you've given me.
Turns it over in his hand. Thank you, Avalon.
You're welcome.
Give you anything.
That's all right.
For his birthday?
it's your birthday.
My birthday was a month before his.
Yeah, and I think the rest of the watch goes him just explaining every single one of these feathers to you.
All 3 birds.
All 3. I thought maybe one was a male and one was a female. I know they're different colors. I know those are different.
Yeah.
Mhm.
These puts them back on the same page together.
I'm obsessed with them both.
You
I'm
spend
obsessed with them both.
A good couple hours just sorting through feathers.
Can I just say, what kind of magic does Augustus Prosperus have that he is not a
Augustus,
fucking
you're adopting him.
Oh,
Freudian slip, adopt him.
The dad.
You kiss one person on the forehead and it's a slippery slope.
I'm not even gonna finish.
All right. Clio and Marcus. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah. So that will occur, but it is Cleo Marcus for a different reason. In that,
Okay.
I think. Can I like roll in? How much is Cleo's hiding it? Like, how much is Cleo hiding what she's feeling?
I think she feels like garbage, and you can tell. I don't think that she's like crying, but I think she has had the same like blank defeated look on her face for like 3 hours, which is not like a normal thing for a human being to do.
Oh, is it not?
I also don't think she has slept. I don't think she is resting easy.
I think in that case, like, I think Marcus, like Avalon probably like wakes Marcus up for the watch or something. And Marcus like sees Cleo still awake and is going to like get up and hold a hand out and go, come on.
Okay.
And I'll help and we'll just be on watch. And I don't know how long the like shifts are, but I think for like at least 5 minutes of it, like Marcus doesn't say anything. Just kind of like sits next to you. I don't want to be here.
I wish it didn't feel like we had to be.
I hate that stupid little fucking twerp.
You have to be more specific than that. That really could refer to so many people at this point.
Truly. Are we the problem? Or is it just that we got magic and every dumb motherfucker in the country and planar network decided to fuck with us about it?
I think it's possible that we're the problem, but not super likely. I can't rule it out.
I'm sick of it. And everybody's throwing the word hero around. And I get it, but then it turns out the thing that we were being heroes for doesn't fucking matter. So he's drinking Chardonnay at a fucking house party.
Yeah. I really don't want to have to kill somebody again.
You won't.
I wish it was just about me. I don't know that. I mean, who else is going to do it? I'm at 0. I'm back at 0. It took everything. It took everything to get where I was. And it's gone. And I have nothing. And I'm gonna have to do all of it again. I'm starting from scratch. At some point, all of this hero business is gonna end. It has to. The real world is gonna have to start mattering again at some point. And I'm gonna have to go back and start over. And I can't put Madigan through this again. I don't know if I can put myself through this again. I can't do it again. And I mean, last time, at least I had people, the boys, at least they were there. You know, I mean, I don't know that I am super grateful for that now, but he was right. I shouldn't have been spying on him.
Casrius, whatever his last name is, doesn't have a right bone in his body. His weird fish body, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
It just keeps getting bigger and worse.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to do it, but you're right in that no one else will.
Do you think you go home after this?
Which one?
I guess that's up to you.
I think I go back to the workshop. I think I take you all with me in whatever capacity that means. It's terrible to learn lessons in the highest of stakes. Would love to learn a lesson on a Tuesday.
Sure.
Just a normal one.
Sure.
Where you can wake up and go, oh, I've been an absolute twat.
Mm.
Time to call up Clio Meliora down the street and get some lunch.
Yeah.
And not, hey, your ex-boyfriend is a fish now.
Yeah.
And
I
our
mean,
enemy is out of jail.
yeah.
And we got put into a hellscape dreamscape where our friend died.
Yeah.
And
People are disappearing. No answers on that either, which is awesome. That's fine. I can really compartmentalize that, I think.
want so badly to like your senator.
You don't have to. I think I do a fine job for all of us. I'll take that burden.
No.
It's one I can bear, you know. That's actually one that's okay for me.
You're going to have to call him.
I don't wanna. I will. I will. I will. I'm not doing it right now, though.
I'm just gonna put like a hand on Cleo's shoulder.
I think Clio fully pitches in to Marcus. I think she just leans in. I don't think she's just out of it. I think she cries a little, like a tasteful amount.
Yeah, I think Marcus is surprised, but then just like lets you kind of cry into him.
I think she gets about 2 minutes into it and then it's kind of like, fuck. Sorry.
No.
But you haven't even, I mean, are you, I should have asked sooner. Are you doing okay?
Of course not.
I'm sorry, Marcus.
It's fine. I just want to go home.
I hope you know obviously it's not the same, but I know what it's like to lose your father, and I'm here if you want to talk about it. I mean, I was 15 when my parents died.
Oof.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it was a long time ago, but you know, the wound heals, but the scars stay. So
I think Marcus looks at his hand that has the like scar from that fucking first night of like cutting his hand open. Let's fucking survive this.
Do you want me to? Did Welcome? Is that? Am I? Should I have? I wasn't.
And you were dealing with. We can try.
Now? Or.
Truthfully, the more she's awake, the less she's in that place. So, frankly, I don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm.
Can we wake Miss Welcome up? Oh, she's so cute. She do her
I
video.
love her.
Hi.
Hey, Marcus. No dreams.
I'm just gonna look to Clio to try to cast Lesser Restoration.
I don't know if this will work. I can't make any promises.
I do not have the greatest handle on what's going on, so.
Oh, okay. And that's. But it's cool if I.
Yeah, no.
We're cool.
I trust you, Clio.
Whew. Okay. Can I put my hands like on like the base of her horns, like, and try to get the magic like in there percolating?
Yeah.
Percolating?
I don't think this will work, but I want to give it the best fighting chance it has. And I will cast Lesser Restoration. It's currently the best restoration I can offer this level.
All right. You lesser restore. I don't think we have a way of proving whether or not it works.
No, I don't either. How many spell points is that? That's a first level spell.
Don't think it's a first level spell.
I think it's a second
Am I
level.
wrong in my-
Because Greater
am I wrong on
Restoration
my
is a
character
third
sheet?
level.
You're probably right, and I'm probably wrong.
Can I? Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let me ask you about a spell that Wizards of the
Oh,
Coast
yes, I can.
never have given me, because I'll interpret it in every which fucking way. Would Mind Spike,
Now,
Do
what are you
anything,
planning over
like,
there?
creating, like, a telepathic awareness of where she is, like, in terms of it, like, on this plane or not on this plane?
I don't think so because she
Okay.
never leaves this plane.
Okay. Okay. All right. I have many ideas.
Is that the whole night?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do ascending real quick.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I think Marcus watches Welcome go to sleep with the awareness of what the like gap in this plan is, and is now just thinking about how to get around that.
Yeah. Do your sending.
Can I send to Aster, please? Can I try?
Gotcha.
I don't-
Yeah.
Know if it will work, but
What are the rules for sending?
that I am beautiful and I'm a really dear friend of yours who you love.
I think sending can go across planes.
That's anywhere, any
Can-
plane, except if they're on a different plane. If you roll a natural one, it's like a 5% chance
anywhere,
that
at
it will
any
fail.
time, all at once.
So actually roll good this time, Will, please.
What's your message?
I didn't think I would make it this far. I think literally all Clio says is, "Are you alive?"
That's all.
That's-
sorry, not that's
that
all.
is
That's
all I
that's not
have
it?
to say.
You got
Okay.
25 whole words.
I've got 25 words and I'm
These are the most
I'm
important
banking
ones.
them. Now, what are you doing?
What if you heard the great old one's voice instead? Wouldn't that be crazy? Sorry.
Riley, was that necessary? Think, was it thoughtful, helpful,
You just get
inspiring?
back.
Fine.
You just get back. I don't know.
What the fuck, Will Peña?
What was all that counting for?
I
What was
just
all
wanna
that?
see, Are you alive? I don't know. It's just fun that they're both 3 words. That's all.
I feel like
I think we're gonna call it there for the night.